Thank you very much, Matty. Episode 526. Matty's here, as you heard, Andy, Rob, and me, Steve. Mark Stanton, he says it was hard to get up for the Clarissa fight. She's a hard wank.
Yeah.
Was it referee stop contest or decision?
It was
a draw, 5 in the morning.
It was in the chat, listen, it must be great, like, getting the Bob Arms age, 90, whatever it is, man, but it must take forever for him to bust a nut, just like that one, it's a hard wank.
Oh dear, right into the Bellew of the week. Yeah, I've got a couple of John Fisher videos, actually. Hopefully I'm going to be able to play the one that Andy was referencing. Off with this one that was sent in to me this week.
Trying to collect the Chinese and leading the pack was the Romford ball, closely followed by Big John, who would be at the front if he could walk any faster. Then we have Joe the Pug Pugh, who'd come along for the ride, followed by Spencer Oliver, and of course, Gareth A. Davies. Gareth was an enigma. He mixed class and elegance with rock and roll. For example, he only drinks tequila, but he always sips it. He drives a Jag, but always in a slow lane. He was living the high life and taking his time with it, and the high life had led him here, about to pick up a Chinese with Big John and Spencer Oliver.
Fucking hell. You used to wash that hair, by the way. Or at least fucking run a comb through it. You know that I'm jealous, like, I wouldn't want hair like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
that's one of my worst. Imagine getting fucking stuck with Big John Fisher, the guy, and Spencer fucking Oliver. Fuck me. In some kind of crazy sketch that doesn't make any sense, by the way. Has anyone ever watched any of these fucking things? Stop fucking ruining the Guy Ritchie movies first, right? And another thing, actually fucking put some effort into the content. It can't be just Big John eats a fucking chicken ball every episode. Big John, I said, that was my fucking chicken ball. Jesus, who saw that coming? Not me, anyway. Fucking hell.
Well, Rob, you preempt us, actually.
Well, hold on.
Go on, Matty.
Steve, if you would have played that video with no sound, I would have thought that an old lesbian was chasing some bin men off the lawn.
Very good. Well, it gets better. I haven't seen this little TV sketch show that they've been making, but I have been tagged in quite a few, including this one.
This chicken ball is bloody delicious.
Hey, Big John.
Hi, Gareth.
Can I have a chicken ball?
These are my fucking chicken balls.
Well, we'll see about that.
When Gareth A. Davies, martial arts specialist and elite combat warrior, asked for a chicken ball, you really should give him a chicken ball. But Big John had other ideas.
Thank God he's got it. These are mine.
Little did Big John know, Gareth had trained in China as a Kung Po warrior, and his combat skills were equivalent to that of a Jedi.
Fucking chicken balls.
Chicken balls, yeah? Whoa! Stop!
Big John was moments away from elimination, but Stone Cold Spencer defies the wrath of Gareth's rage.
Don't worry, Gareth. I got the prawns.
Oh, that's all I ever wanted. John? Thank you, mate.
You could have the Kung Po prawns.
Thank you. Give me one, Spence. Piss off.
He'd mugged him right off. Spencer won, Gareth nil. Bosh.
Oh, the banner! Oh my god!
What the hell is going on?
I really think you should incorporate some of my kung fu moves. Oh, it's a fucking great idea. Since we're doing a big Chinese sit down, I am going to give you the Kung Pro pawns in the head, Gareth. Fucking hell. Oh, what do I have to fuck's sake, man? Jesus.
Man, it's like watching someone cheese grate your dick, innit, man? That's fucking awful.
What asshole is sitting in Vegas? What fucking asshole is sitting in Vegas with a big pile of money going, we got to get this guy out here?
I think it's making people pay money to watch
business, like show business. Fucking hell.
Or no business. Oh,
Who's commissioning this?
oh, mate, I think they're doing it themselves, really. But they'll have mates, so I can do this. Just...
Yeah. I've really been getting into the scripts, mate. This week I'm going to say, fuck off, that's my fucking chicken balls. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Method actor, like fucking Daniel Day-Lewis. Jesus Christ.
Hey, hang on, Big John's doing it in one take, I bet you. Can't buy class like that, mate. That's
He does it in a few takes and say, I haven't quite got that one there. Can we do it again?
That's a director's dream, mate, getting first takes all the time, you know. That's
Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Prawns.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Last of the chicken balls.
Oh,
Oh,
for
fucking
fuck's
brilliant.
sake. Bonkers, isn't it? That's all the videos from them boys I've got this week. But if you want to send me any in during the week, you can.
Big fucking John.
Right, True Boxing King's got a nomination this week. It said if Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence, moves up and beats Jamel Charlo, hot damn, that'll be undisputed in 3 different divisions. I hate to say it, but Floyd Mayweather may have to move off that throne if Bud can pull that shit off at this stage of his career. Hashtag boxing, hashtag Spence Crawford. There you go, there's a hot take for you boys.
Does not belong in the Bellew.
Are you on board with this, Matty?
Yeah.
Really? I
Floyd
mean,
off the throne?
I just don't see why he's got to get. Everybody's got to get debated. Just let the fucking fight happen.
Yes. If Crawford, because this is a 2-fight deal, I mean, I know this Bellew, but I mean, if he can get 2 victories over Spence and then a W over Charlo, I mean, that's some serious stuff too. And if he does it by stoppage as well and continues his streak, I mean, it's something different. That's the
Early
one
pick,
thing.
first fight, early pick.
That's the one thing. Oh, Crawford. That's the one thing that Floyd really lacked as he was moving up the weight divisions. Is he kind of lost his spitefulness? But Bud still has that, and he has it in spades. So,
Tell you what, there's going to be some tears on this pod whenever Spence wins.
You're
tell
going
you
to
what.
Spence, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Spence is showing a wee bit of brutality as well, mate. I think I'm going Crawford. I think Rob's going Crawford as well, aren't you?
I'm on my own. That's fine. That's fine. But we'll discuss that.
I always thought from the beginning of the time I thought Spence would beat Crawford, but I want Crawford to beat Spence. So I'm going to be rooting for Crawford, and I think at this stage, if it happens, I'd favour Crawford. But back in the day, I probably would have edged towards Spence. I just think the fucking crash and everything and the inactivity. But anyway, let's carry on
laughing
chicken
at people.
balls.
Yeah, let's carry on laughing at the chicken balls. The punch drunk boxing. I want to kill Josh Taylor. Teofimo Lopez. I want to kill Josh Taylor. They put a little asterisk in the eye and kill as well, just so it sounds a bit better. I took Loma's heart, but I'm taking Taylor's life. Hashtag Lopez.
Broke ass asshole.
all because some fucker took his wife.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I'd say they're welcome to her, to be honest. He's on the death trail.
Mama
Sonny
told
Edwards.
you.
He's not going to kill anybody anytime soon. Eddie, if I win by knockout next week, can I have a follow back and a little cry emoji? Oh, poor Sonny. Follow back from Eddie.
That's fucking great.
No, he's fighting
Eddie
next week.
for the banter. Eddie's all about the banter.
Eddie loves the banter. So does Con. Chris Eubank Jr. We're getting the fight done or what? If not, Ben versus Jerron Ennis next.
Make it happen.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Fucking behave, man. Jesus Christ.
Jerron Ennis. He's not fucking fighting Jerron Ennis on the PBC, calling the shots. Is he on a DAZN cross promotion? Fucking
he's no fighting Jerron Ennis in this life, the afterlife, or any fucking form of life, man. He's just no doing it.
Absolute unlikable fucking muppet. Like, he calls out people that are retired or on different networks that he knows he can't fight. Like, fucking shut up.
Mate, he's calling out Amir Khan. He's calling out Manny Pacquiao. He's calling out Kell Brook. Now he's calling out Boots Ennis. You see the fucking big swing difference here, though? He's going from the washed end to the prime end.
Spence was the first one that he went after on his little victory tour when he was coming back, wasn't it? Yeah, you've been doing a lot of talking, Errol Spence. Fucking hell.
Well,
the cheeky man. Fuck's sake.
Get him in with Bill Hutchinson, Matty. That's what I say.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, some
give him Ennis.
Well, you know, Steve, some fighters call out fighters throughout the weight classes, and Conor Ben likes calling them out throughout all of the age demographics.
Yeah, exactly. It's inclusivity and diversity these days, Matt.
100%. It's a modern
Never mind
world.
them fights, Bob. I want to see him fight Stanley Owens. Stanley Owens just needs one punch to beat him.
Nice job.
You're pinging that face back on, mate.
Dude, he would probably do to him what Joe Joyce did to Daniel Dubois.
If you ever seen Juan Manuel Marquez work on the speed bag or on the peanut, that's what fucking Stanley Owens would be doing to his. Look at that chin, man. He wouldn't miss that chin.
Especially if it's up
Ben
in the air
has
like
a lot
that.
in common with Marquez as well, doesn't he? Pretty similar.
Loves his eggs, yeah.
On the eggs. On the piss. Goblin piss.
Or spouted.
Oh dear. Talking spouting. Here's old Isaac Lowe. My Twitter always get used going. Fast Tomino says, your Twitter makes me realise how privileged I am to be literate. And then Isaac says, just for everyone who put up a better fight up, me or Conlon, that for people who say I know world class, and fair play to Conlon, he give it he best. And that's me not having a dig at him. It's just for yous. No, it's all out there. So that's decisively cleared up. Someone was saying who fought Lopez better, Andy, during the week. Conor or Isaac Lowe. Tell you what, Isaac give him a good go in comparison. Like,
Aye, but did you see how you got stopped?
aye,
Oof.
it was brutal, wasn't it?
Fuck him. He turned his back for
Diminished his vocabulary in one round.
Oh, mate, poor bastard got fucking re-scrambled.
Re-scrambled.
Apparently, all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Brutalmente. Oh my gosh. Right, what are we on to now? We have Conor McGregor. He's going in on Canelo. Canelo, you little ginger sausage. I beat you with no hands. Don't forget. What?
Oh, mate.
He's on one
He's-
this week.
Yeah, the thing is, I've got to laugh at me. She's calling out that poor fucking True Jordan. I know nothing about the guy.
Amazing.
I think he called him out. Anyway, you've got Michael Bisping literally calling out Conor McGregor 2 hours after the Katie Taylor fight, saying he needs to get off the fucking powder and get back on the protein shakes because he's making an embarrassment of himself. But he doesn't call it Michael Bisping because he knows what Michael Bisping would fucking do to him. But he calls out this guy just because he's got an opinion on a podcast.
Who's he calling out, Andy?
He called it the True Geordie. He said, "Hey, bitch tits, estrogen head, you little burn victim looking yoke, yeah. Keep my name out your mouth, yeah." Something like that. He said,
The Geordie who was in
Yeah,
he was
little
going back with
pussy, yeah.
Tyson Fury there before.
Aye.
yes,
I think it's him.
yeah. He said to him, he goes, "You little pussy, yeah. I fuck pussy, yeah. Keep my name out your mouth."
Steve, see if you can get that one cut, mate. Put on
Yeah. We'll get us
banter. That one. Put that one on, mate, just for the banner.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. I might have to.
He was
do a bit of
definitely off
jiggery
his fucking
pokery.
chops because he was full Dublin. He goes, what does he say? He was like, estrogen head, sick of your little voice. Who scalded your face with a fucking kettle?
Oh, yes, I've seen it, Andy. Don't worry, I've got that one cut
Oh,
ready.
good man,
Yes, I've
good
already got
man.
that one ready. Before we do
Bye.
so, I've got this one here. I thought I'd throw this on. Justice for you, Andy. Chris Owicki. It's not strictly value of the week, but men mobilised by the Russian army were reportedly sold to a mercenary group for 25,000 rubles each, $310, and told they would be shot unless they fought in the Battle of Bakhmut. Hundreds are said to have become casualties. Now their relatives cannot contact the survivors because they've been sold into sexual slavery. Justice for you, Andy.
Yes, told you.
He was fucking right all along. It's like Alex Jones.
The difference is, this is Ukraine now. This isn't happening in Chechnya now.
I was all laughing about that like a real jolly topic.
Fuck's sake, aye.
I don't know. Actually, it's not really funny because they probably didn't want to be there in the first place. It's like it's just been really downhill. Like, hey, you're gonna go fight your Slavic brothers in Ukraine. Ah, shit. Oh, hey, this mercenary group just bought you guys all for like the cost of a television. Ah, hey, what? All of you are now getting fucked in the ass.
You can't laugh at someone else. Who can you laugh at, Matty?
Remember, Matty.
Shows.
See, it doesn't matter how cold, wet, hungry, dead on your feet, dog shit tired you are. Just remember one thing: some other poor bastards got it worse.
That's for sure. Sure.
So somewhere in Eastern Europe, there's somebody who's chained up with something in an orifice that is far less cumbersome than a penis.
Still wonders for the algorithms anyway. I think now it's flying
This
it
is
now.
supposed to be value of the week, man. Sexual slavery is supposed to be funny, Matty.
Why are you guys laughing?
I don't
It
know.
took years for it to be proven.
Well done, Andy.
Andy's like Nostradamus. He's got sucked out, fucked out, looking for a handout, and sucked out, fucked out, sold out. Oh.
So that's what happened to Sergei Rabchenko.
Oh, maybe.
Aye.
Legs are snaky.
Oh, legs are
Dimitri
shaky
Pirog.
indeed. Here's a good one from Dave Matthews. Tim Waddy tweeted out, "Hi guys, just spent £1,800 on a new sofa, only to be told it's a 12-week waiting time for delivery. Anyone know where I stand?" And Dave Matthews said, "I'd say the living room because you won't be sitting there, mate."
That's great. That's
Quality
great.
banter. Quality
Very
Scottish banter,
dirty.
eh?
Still dirty to this day.
£1,800 for a sofa sounds a bit cheap though. Eh?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Where's the getting it for? Fucking S&M.
Not Steptoe's yard, anyway.
Oh, brilliant from Terry Matthews. That's brilliant.
Oh, that's a good one from Derry. Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya's been going off for one. He says,
Oscar.
WTF Ryan Garcia, it's been almost 2 months and you're still crying about the post presser. The blame for your loss is on you and your advisor, Lupe. It is the only one who pushed you to accept that insane rehydration clause, and that is the reason you lost. Man up, own that, he said. And he went on to say, also, you keep saying Tank's team offered more support to you, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they set you up to lose with that rehydration clause. And most importantly, Al Heyman didn't even show up the entire week. Actually, he never shows up. How's that for support?
Oscar on a totally normal one at the moment for the last few weeks.
That's quite coherent for him, actually.
I mean, this is also going off and one after the Garcia will come out just before us saying the Pacquiao fight is definitely not happening because Oscar's been trying to make that a fight, eh? Or he's been mentioning touting Pacquiao's name for him anyway, and he's like, bro, that's not happening, man. It's not happening. And
yeah, he's been trying to get that made for like two years, and obviously Ryan Garcia is looking at him like I'm one of the biggest fucking stars in the sport. You want me to fight Manny Pacquiao, who's been retired from fighting holograms and all, you know? I mean, he's like maybe thinking this is not a fucking great business plan, but Oscar's like, yeah, bro, I think really Manny would be the fight to make. It's fucking tragic seeing Oscar like this. Like, I know we've said this before, but like, he was such a fucking great fighter. Like, and he's a wild dude on Twitter. He's like,
thing is though, Oscar's want a wee bit extra money off that Pacquiao fight, right? And then also he's wanting to see fucking Garcia put him in the grave because after what happened to Oscar in that fight.
Oh, he's freaking bonkers. And do you think it says Heyman doesn't show up high and in heels either?
Or checks into rehab.
Oh, poor Oscar.
When the night he's fighter's biggest fight, remember that he ended up in rehab like the Thursday night before.
See, I don't like it. I don't like this fucking Oscar thing. See the clip of him when he was like shadowboxing in front of the TV and that jab, man, jab, and he's like fucking his jaw's wired and your one's filming and all like, Oscar, man, come on, man, fuck's sake.
He's loving life.
He's like Conor McGregor, eh? He's fucking worse. Conor McGregor cannot stand in front of a camera to fucking shadow boxing in front of it. By he just can't stand still.
It's all edgy for some reason.
Bit of nervous movement. Jack Catchell, who next? Night fight, says Jack Catchell. Well, I'd say so, Matty. I mean, that's usually when most of the fights take place.
Night fight.
Night fight.
Night fight? Question mark.
Possibly.
I
don't know. Steve, you think that this is funny, but what if he fights in Dubai? Then it might be an afternoon fight for you.
Yeah, he might be teasing us with an announcement. Absolutely. That's good point.
The poster looks like fucking Fright Night.
That's like the zone's done that, eh? But I tell you what, he's not going to fight any of those guys.
You wouldn't fancy
who was
against some of them.
Who was it that fucking Rawley's meant to be fighting next? We're talking somebody.
Ryan Garcia.
O'Hara's is mandatory, but
right.
I think it's Ryan Garcia, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't fancy too many of them against your man in the middle there. I'm not talking about Haney either. Subriel Matias, man. He's a flipping natural born killer, isn't he? Running with Puerto Rican motorcycle gangs or something, apparently. I was reading about him during the week. Oh,
great bunch of lads.
Oh, yes.
Send me that link, mate. I'd be interested to read that.
Yes, no, he's murders in the camp and all sorts. He's a bad man, that Matias, absolutely. Yeah.
I'd be interested to read that then. Send it in, mate.
Yeah, no, I'll send that to you. Anthony Joshua, he's going off on one as well, making Oscar look sane. I don't know about any talks to fight Dillian White every day. AJ this, AJ that. AJ's hairline's going way back, but I'll still fuck your girl. Go retweet that.
Yes, AJ into him. This is the fucking AJ we like.
This is what we need to know.
We don't know what he's saying in that tweet, but it's not nice.
he needs that Mike Tyson attitude. Fuck your girl and your pussy.
I'm fucking telling you now, I'm going to end up fucking going fucking 180 on Joshua, and he's going to be my fucking favorite heavyweight. I'm telling you, he's fucking more of this from him. Like fucking ditch the PR shit, ditch the Eddie Hearn shit. Let fucking AJ off the leash. AJ should be getting the microphone going. Who wants to go fucked in this arena?
All he needs is a thruple, Rob. If he gets a thruple, fucking all
He
in on
gas
AJ.
out. He couldn't handle 2 women, man. He gas out.
I'm
just
three women. I'm heavy.
Legs are shaky at him.
He gas out. Fucking brutal, man. When they get the job done.
But that's how he needs to start.
Can use it to finish the job, man. Fuck's sake,
That's
or
what he
Tyson
needs
Fury.
to start doing. He should have grabbed the mic instead of saying all that shit about the Ukraine. He should have said, Usyk, said your missus up here. I bet she dreams of a real man in her apartment every night.
But honest to God, man, did anybody catch his training video during the week? There, he had this big massive axe against his trunk or whatever it was, and he snapped the head right off it. All he's got is his mates running about him filming it, clapping hands. I'm like, that is what's wrong. Don't need those fucking guys. Don't need these fucking camera tricks either.
I'm always very suspicious of fellas that start wheeling out fucking trees and chopping them. Very fucking high fucking suspicions about that. Going back to the old school ways of getting strong. Then everybody see you chopping these trees there. Go man.
Going back to that triple though, Matty. I mean, he could only last about 7 minutes. You know, he's heavy, mate. He can't last that long.
Yeah.
He's a new breed. He's a new breed of shagger, basically. You know.
Yeah. I'm a new breed of porn star. I'm not like these 10 stone, 12-inch dick guys.
Yeah.
He's killing the algorithm. We were shadow banned for fucking years. He's absolutely fucking killing us.
This isn't going to end up YouTube. It's going to RedTube.
Yeah. Oh, down here.
Oh gosh.
That was one of the best moments in pod
I'll
history. When Tony
never
dropped
forget
that
that.
line, man.
Never forget that.
What a brick dropper that was like. Jesus.
What?
The night Tony said it was Al Bernstein had liked a particularly titled adult video, and we mentioned the title, and next minute Donnie just fucking came out with, "Well, I've done anal." We were like, "What?" And then Andy was just like,
he tells his wife.
His wife. Fucking Donnie just fucking. She's like, "Why is he saying that? We don't fucking know."
I couldn't believe it, but he just dropped it right out of the blue. just like he's talking about like Al Bernstein liking this tweet, and then he goes, "What? I've done it myself." Like, what? And then he continued like, "What the fuck did he just say?"
Thanks for contributing to the algorithm, Rob.
Well, I never fucking said. Did I? I did. I didn't. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Right, Andy sent me.
I did it in Donnie's voice. They'll never recognise, man. Fuck those AI bots.
Well, I suppose we play it at the end of every pod anyway, don't we?
Could be some reason we're getting.
Oh, exactly. Shadow ban.
Fuck a shadow ban anyway. Fuck's sake.
Awesome.
Well, what am I saying? I curse every 2 seconds. I would probably kill the other myself.
People whose real life is like the film Hostel love our podcast.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe this guy Teofimo Lopez Sr. He's a bit bonkers. Let's see what he had to say this week against the haters.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. You just gotta learn to dance. We get another one, brother. Hi, haters. This year we get another one, brother.
Dude, he reminds me of
In a
Angel
way-
Garcia.
Yeah, he's like, in a way, I kind of hope I end up like that. I don't think I'm too far off.
Deku and Jordans.
I mean, if I'm not 65 with a world champion son in a red tracksuit gyrating the fucking James Brown, the fucking big payback, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. You're gonna have to reintroduce cocaine to your existence if you're gonna get to that point. I think, Rob. That's just a hunch on my end.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
For anybody who was wondering about who to pick next weekend, there you go. We might have just swayed you in one direction or the other. That is all the ones that I've got. A shout out to Johnny Nelson there, throwing in the solo super chat this week, 79p.
Keeping the lights on.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to refund that, Johnny, just to spite you. Thanks anyway.
79 pence. What's that divided by 4? And if you come on at 9 o'clock.
You got to remember the 30% YouTube.
Yeah, minus the
Rob.
30%.
It's
You're
the
about
30%.
14p there, Rob.
Get about a quarter out of that, so 54 cents.
Save up for
Your
a cool
rice
pop.
interest.
Yeah. About 13.5 cents a piece, Rob. That's
Well,
what
thanks
I'm
though,
told
Johnny,
today.
man. Don't let the boys. Thanks for that, man.
Mark Stanton says that MTK money is getting low.
Where were fucking we when they were laundering all the fucking dough? We could have been fucking out of here.
People would say to you, "Oh, you're getting that MTK money." You know, sure as hell. I'm not. Every other fucker seems to be, but not us.
Yeah, we were
We're
open to it.
We're above reproach, mate. That's the thing. We will fucking take any.
No, we're
We
not. We
can't be
just
boss.
haven't been fucking approached with anything good.
Speak for yourself, and
James
Can't be
Kerry
bought
says,
this thing.
"Technically, you owe YouTube money after all the deductions."
Boys putting us in debt. They send us in the fucking river.
Oh my gosh!
might need to ask for a hand.
Right, that's all the ones I've got. Andy, any from you, please?
Not much, mate. Obviously, I was going to put the Oscar one in. I thought it was pretty strong the way he came out there, but I just got to bag on young Teofimo Lopez again. Just for getting just for being the poor broke ass motherfucker who's got his stupidity for his father, who we've just seen dancing there like a fucking reprobate. Can't he hide the fact that he's an arsehole? You know, you remember the racist rants he went on in that as well, and he's got his father's mouth, and you know, probably congrats to his missus. Actually, she's fucking wise enough to bail out in his bullshit before it gets any worse. She's seen the writing on the wall. He's just your typical low IQ idiot who's just shown it as well in this fucking build up to the Taylor fight. He's fucked himself financially for years to come. You know, he's got this fucking carry on with his son going on there just now, man. This isn't looking good whatsoever. So Lopez is making every poor decision a young man can make at this point. So just to put a wee bit more misery on him, Lopez this week.
You could see actually when one of the fights when he tried to bring the son in the ring after the fight and all that during COVID, and she was like really pissed off at him. And notes to all these fellas who are acting out on social media, your missuses are sick of you. They don't give a fucking shit about you talking into a camera.
Like Charlotte Fisher.
Fucking sick of your shit, and they're going to leave you. Not saying any names, Steve.
But yeah, you're right. You're probably right there. Actually, you know, the wife's getting fed up with his bullshit. Mama told you. Yeah, remember, there was a big issue before the marriage and that type of stuff. Mama told you not to do it. You did it. As my granddad used to say, son, it's the lure of the puss that gets you in the end. So, sorry, dude, but it's a wise man speaking. So, trust me on that one.
Well, things might be going downhill for Lopez, but they're going up for us from 79p from Johnny. Des has thrown in a pound, so
come on,
we're creeping upwards there. This will do for the lawyers' fees, maybe.
We're doing a big John Fisher. We're back in credit.
Yeah.
Now, Rob, we're probably getting somewhere around 30 cents a piece.
Two cool pops tomorrow for me. Fucking hell.
Absolutely. Any Bellew of the weeks for you, though, Rob?
Oh, what's that? 400 what? Check. That's 400 check.
Here we
Check
go.
kroner.
400 check kroner to supplement the deductions from Johnny's donation.
What's that?
400 Adrian Broners.
Well, I will say that he said he was buying like beers for around like $2 British in Czechoslovakia. I don't know what the equivalent is there, but that's a fantastic give there that from Thomas, who's a fantastic guy in the Nutters group, Steve.
Yes, he is. He's in the Patreon as well. The more money than sense, then, boys. Right, so I've done the calculations, and it's £14.51. £14.51.
That's the fucking price of a pint each to the fucking boys. That's it. Come on.
What? Pint each between the four of us? You kidding me, man?
Not in fucking Ireland.
Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. There,
I mean, check money or whatever the fuck he's giving us.
Aye, so Steve, I've got their nomination, mate. Just that one that he's complaining during fight week that he's got personal issues are far more difficult than boxing, and his ex-wife filed for divorce. Got to take half my money, half my assets, half my future earnings. This motherfucking this woman's actually got the best lawyers involved. Jim Mosley, I think, must be in the background pulling her strings somewhere. You know, your husband called.
Seen him coming through glass windows hard, didn't she? Like fucking hell, he was lined up for Theo.
But I tell you what, there was a picture dropped up actually between the two of them, and it's her holding up a kind of like a placard type thing. It's got your husband called and said you can buy anything you want. Steve, I'll stick it in the chat if you want to put it up, mate.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry, Bob. Any from you, please?
No, I hadn't really got any. It was a slow week. I enjoyed the McGregor fucking true Johnny roast. Because and then I was like driving in Dublin the other day, and like, I was walking by a guy, and he was big, like, you know, he's a big guy, and I had just been listening to it on a voice note, and it was popping out through the speakers, and I was like, don't roll down the window, like, but I was dying to, because he started off, hey, beach tits. So that was pretty good. And I liked AJ's Instagram post. I think AJ should start talking like this more often now and talk about whose girl he's going to fuck when he's promoting the fights. I think that's the fucking. Oh my god, look at that fight! You fucking AJ, Jesus Christ!
Ooh, that cost some money, baby. Who scolded you with a kettle? Well, I'll tell you what, Lopez is actually scolded with a kettle as well because he's fucking having that watch is probably getting hawked off as well. I was thinking about poor Lawrence Coley there last week actually after that shit performance. You know, see, if fucking finance his future, you need to kind of sell off that Rolex that Eddie bought him actually just to finance his next fight. It was that shit.
Your woman's a stone cold killer there. I tell you what, she's got more
look at her,
knockouts on the record than Lopez.
She looks like Jen Mosley as well, eh?
Oh, she has. I saw the same clip as I was saying Rob did as well after the Sandor Martin fight. She wasn't handing that child over. She was like,
No, never trust a big butt and a smile. That's what they say.
Matty, any never trust a big butt and a smile or any Bellew of the weeks from you?
I think I'm just going to have to go with my theme of nominating officials. So we're going to go with Gerard White and Catelia Chambers for 77-74 scorecard for Ardrell Holmes in the fight against Wende Toussaint. Totally biased ref, pulling the plug when the doctor said it could have gone on anyways. And those two scorecards, specifically the very wide one in favor of Holmes, just absolutely deserving of scrutiny. So another shitbag week from boxing in terms of scorecards. And we also should probably nominate the ones that were in the fight from Canada on Thursday as well.
Yes, absolutely. Those two definitely deserve nominations. Well said. That's all the nominations we have. Let's have a look through them before we do our picks for episode 526. There's Lopez there with his former side piece, AJ going in on the fans. Night fight night, who knows, for Cattrall. Oscar tweeting out is always good value. Joey Matthews going in on the sofa guy. Andy exonerated with sexual slavery claims. Conor McGregor, we've got Isaac Lowe. We had a bit of Con, wants to fight Duron Ennis. We had Eddie Hearn and Sonny Edwards on the old Twitter. Teofimo again. And Matty says no to this one, but we're throwing it in anyway. To True Boxing Kings. We also had the videos. We had Teo's dad. And we had the Gad and the John Fisher Chinese balls. Rob, who are you going for episode 526?
Yeah, actually, what am I talking about? Like, it has to be fucking. I think we should use my kung fu in this video, John. Really think I have a background in Aikido and Kendo Nagasaki. The fuck is it? The fuck was that about, man? Jesus Christ.
And then you've got Stone Cold Lugs, fucking
Spencer.
Fucking Lugs, fucking LA turns up, man. What the fuck?
He's like Tommy in the fucking Snatch movie, isn't he? The Germans. He comes up at the end with the fucking zinger, like, fuck me. Yeah, it's that one like, for me. Fucking hell.
Okay, the Bosch crowd for Rob. Andy, what about you?
Oh, mate, I really wanted to go for Conor Ben because fucking Duron Ennis, man. What the fuck's he all about calling him out? You just stop it right now. You're not going to be fighting Duron Boots Ennis anytime soon. And Conor McGregor as well, just going pure cocaine head there again. What an absolute roaster there, man. I was actually watching the UFC thing during the week there, actually, for his fight against Chandler. So he's back in training anyway, at least. So that's something good. But yeah, I'll go for the Fisher video. What an abomination that is, man. It's not gonna meet the Oscars at any point. I'll probably meet the Razzies possibly, but fucking hell.
John, do you want to run us through the script? Yeah, this time I'm gonna say that's my fucking chicken ball. Oh, I think that's gonna work wonderfully, John. Let's fucking do that one.
Say that I sip tequila, by the way. I only drink tequila, but I only sip it.
Oh.
What a fucking helmet. And then you got Spence, and then you've got Lugs Oliver turning up there in the fucking background, eh? Fuck off.
I love in life, Andy.
I know.
I know. What's
Come on,
man?
Listen to us, living life here as well, mate. Take the piss.
Knocking people having a good time. We're fucking bunch of get a life us.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Shout out to the Nutters meetup. I'm going for the Bosch crowd as
Good
well.
lord, they're talking. There's Friday night now. Look at
There's Ricky Gravale at the end.
get a life, the boys.
Ricky Grinder.
Ricky out his chompers, man. Look at that fist. That's a fucking wee mini boulder he's got there.
That's why he's the enforcer.
It's a massive surprise to me that there is no women in the photo with 5 fellas with Boxing Asylum t-shirts on them. I fucking can't work it out.
Hang on, Rob. You speak too soon. There were actually
Yes.
some female-related photos. I haven't got them uploaded, unfortunately, but
Probably
yeah,
best.
we're-
Probably for the best.
Yeah, no.
Oh, is Ricky in the toilet doing the doggy, is he?
And they look quite happy to be surrounded by such handsome fellas.
Good on the lads, though. Looks like a good night.
Ricky
I would have
Coyle,
absolutely
Jack
fucking hated
Russell.
to be there, but it looks like a great night. No, I'm joking.
Oh, we'll have to get that for next week. Well, the Boschies have won, Matty, but you can throw yours in if you want as a mere formality.
You know, given it doesn't matter, and it's like a positive one, and I like a good burn. Let's give it to Dirty Dairy for his nice burn regarding the 12-week sofa waiting list.
I know.
Yeah, that
What
was
a
good.
poverty one that is, the £1,800 sofa.
Thomas Newman there says, all joking aside, do we have a Boxing Asylum t-shirt big enough for Big John when I go to see him in September? He's going to the Big John tour.
He's just giving his money away, isn't he, Thomas? What do you do about it? You have to fucking
Well,
the crypto or something.
well,
Bitcoin Rodney.
Bitcoin Rodney.
well, Steve, I guess we're gonna have to get the Pakistani kids working overtime in the next month.
Yeah, I
That's what I'm
think
going to say.
so.
If we have to make a t-shirt for Big John, we're going to be repo rigged ourselves by the time.
Imagine all the stains that'll be down the front of that t-shirt.
Oh, man. Fucking t-shirt have more food on it in the menu. You need to make sure the stitches are solid as well. We need to make a triple stitch because fucking, there's a lot of weight it's going to be holding in there, man. Even the fat bastard size.
We should probably get something with a fabric that breathes too. You know.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
What do you think you are,
Beef.
made of 79 pences?
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell Johnny Nelson to up his contributions. I think if we're gonna get that done.
We need more of them check dollars.
Cash
Congratulations.
app. You need to get the cash app going.
Cash up for the boys. Congratulations to the Bosch boys. They're both the week winners for episode 526. Also, before I hand back to Matty.